Today's November 20th. Made huge discovery by myself. Turns out I've been having eczema for 2 years. And how do I know this? Last night I was scrolling on TikTok. I go to a video. Woman's talking. First thing I notice once I get on the video, her eyelids super dry, red, inflamed. And I'm like, that looks like my eyelids. The way my eyelids have looked for the past 2 years. And then the first sentence that comes out of her mouth, sorry about my eyelids, or excuse my eyelids, I have eczema. Your eyelids look like my eyelids. You have eczema. So what does that mean I have? I go on Google. Can you only have eczema on your face? Because I've only ever noticed it on my face. But honestly, now that I've I don't know if this is just me, because once you find something out, and then it's kind of like a placebo effect, and everything you just start feeling everything. Back of my neck is so freaking itchy. Right here, my elbow area, so it feels so itchy. The sides of my abdomen, so itchy. So, but I did get this, but I'm gonna talk about that later. Yeah, so I search, can you have eczema only on your face? You can. And then I go on, the facial eczema pictures. My skin has looked like every single one of those pictures at least one point in these 2 years that I've, had this. And then I text my mom, because my sister used to have eczema whenever she was younger. And then I asked my mom, do you think I have eczema? And my mom says, come to think of it, your skin just looked like whenever your sister had eczema. So my mom, she starts giving me products that she used. My sister, I'm gonna go look for it. Walmart didn't have anything, but I did do my own research, and I saw somebody talk about this. Let's look at the packaging here, guys. Baby. This is a baby product. Babies are very sensitive, so you would think this is already going to be a sensitive product. You know what I mean? Baby. Eczema relief for eczema-prone skin. So you would think this is the most gentle thing in the world. This is equivalent to water, in the gentleness. Because it's baby eczema-prone skin. Why did I put this on my eyelids and it started to burn a little? Honestly, it was a little bit on me, because it does say avoid contact with the eyes. But how can you not put this on your eyes if it's for a baby? And if it's for eczema relief, that just makes no sense to me. But maybe it'll work on my neck. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I have to look for the other product I was looking for and see if it gets better. But yeah, basically 2 years ago, my roommate, mind you, I'm allergic to cats. I am allergic to cats. I didn't know how badly I was. Well, kind of, because I used to have a cat, and I had to return him to the shelter because it was horrible. But after that, there wasn't no remaining symptoms on me. I just went back to normal. But my roommate got a cat 2 years ago. Kitten, hyper. Cats do whatever they want anyway. This is a cat, hyper, because he's a kitten. He would literally be everywhere in our apartment. And so I have a huge allergic reaction. My eyelids super swollen, super red. I could open my eyes only this much. I looked high for a whole week and a half. Yeah, and then my eyelid's still disgusting. If you feel your eyelid right now, super soft. Mine feels so dry, so just bumpy, disgusting. If I don't put Vaseline, they're gonna start cracking and they're gonna bleed. They flake basically ever. Even if I put Vaseline, by the end of the day, it's gonna start being dry and flaky. You can kind of see a little, but I get a rash here under my eyes on both sides. my eyebrow, like this area, super dry. Well, it gets super dry, and like just like super flaky. By my mouth right here, my nose is like a little bumpy, and then like on the side of my nose it gets itchy. I used to have a huge, horrible rash on my jawline, but basically my eyes is like the constant part. Like it's always there, always like super bad. Everything else it like comes and goes. So yeah, and mind you, I don't okay. Honestly, like this whole roommate cat thing like really gets on my nerves because I tell her about the allergic reaction. She still has her cat there sometimes, and then she has them on the counters, drinking from the sink. And even if I wasn't allergic to cats, like that's just still kind of like disgusting to me. But whatever. Anyway, that's just much. I'm gonna get into it, but yeah. So hopefully it gets better because this is honestly horrible. Like if I wanted my worst enemy to suffer, I would give them eczema on their eyelids. But anyway, I've always while I was on the hunt for this, I've always wanted to try tiramisu. So I go to the bakery section of Walmart, and they have a slice of tiramisu, and this was actually pretty good. Like, I wanted to try it over the summer, but I developed an extreme caffeine sensitivity. Horrible. Like I would drink caffeine, I would get a headache. My joints would be like so inflamed. So I had to take like a month break off of caffeine, and now I feel better. So I got this. The cake part kind of reminds me of flan. It's pretty good, but look how much I ate. Barely anything, right? I got a pounding headache. I still have like a little bit of a headache right now, but I got a huge headache, and sometimes I wonder if I'm pre-diabetic or I have some sort of like mild diabetes or something, but I feel like I'm just kind of pre-diabetic because I've noticed this since I was like in the 4th or 5th grade. I used to live off of Coke. Like Coke was my water. I was obsessed. I go to a restaurant when I was like 4th or 5th grade, maybe younger, maybe definitely not older, either then or younger. So I'm drinking Coke at a restaurant. I get a headache. Obviously, I'm not gonna make the connection like this is the reason I'm having a headache because it's the first time it happened. So I thought like, okay, I'm just getting a headache. I drink Coke a couple times. After that, I keep getting headaches. I start noticing it with just like any soda, juice, really any liquid sugar, and I'm like, okay, I can't have soda, like sugar soda. I have to if I want soda, I have to drink sugar free, or like sugar free juice or anything like that. So yeah, I noticed that still happens. Still get headaches with liquid sugar. Sometimes, okay, solid food, like solid sugar and like solid foods like this. I really don't know when it gives me headaches. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but this gave me a huge headache and I barely had any. So yeah, I've you would think I would mention this to my general physician, my primary physician, but I haven't. I don't know why, but I've gotten multiple blood tests done, and they've never told me like your blood glucose levels are out of whack, or like you have like no insulin. And I've seen an endocrinologist. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. And he never told me anything either. But maybe like the test I didn't test for that. But I'm not sure. So yeah, I really don't know what's going on there. But yeah, so I have eczema. I tried tiramisu, pretty good, and I'm pre-diabetic. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. Maybe if I go to the doctor soon. But yeah, I'm hoping I find something for my eyelids because this is genuinely so bad. Last night, well, like, whenever I go to sleep, I put on I have this thing called Vanny cream, and I just put that all over my face. And then I get Vaseline. No. I'm trying this new thing called Holy Cow. It's like beef tallow. That kinda helps with the redness and the inflammation, but not. I have to use it with other products for my skin not to be super dry. So I put that on, and then I put Vaseline. I put a lot on my eyelids. I put it here. I put it here, and then on my cheeks, and then sometimes here. Yeah, and then I saw somebody when I was doing research last night say castor oil was really good, so I put castor oil, but maybe I have to put it on multiple times because I didn't really notice a difference. So yeah, it's kind of like a sensory overload for me because I hate feeling greasy. Like I hate greasy things, and my face has to be greasy so I'm not like bleeding because of the dryness. Um, yeah, like I'm one of those people that I have to like wipe my finger after everything whenever I'm eating because I hate greasy hands. Like I can't stand my hands being dirty. But yeah, pray for me that my eczema gets better, and pray I don't develop diabetes, and I don't die of a diabetic coma. But I guess we'll see. Yeah. Thank you for listening, and bye.